All right, so we're here 160 days plus. It's nearly half a year that this genocide is taking place, and yet our government fails to see the horrific crimes Israel is committing. And it's not only committing crimes against the people of Gaza, but the people of the occupied West Bank are facing severe settler colonial violence against them. This government recognises that settlements are illegal under international law, but yet it fails to hold Israel to account. This government that we have in place right now thinks that Palestinian lives are not as important as other lives. This government thinks it's okay to bomb an unarmed population. And today we were marching for the kids, for the children that have lost their lives. The amount of children that have been killed in the past 5.5 months that are zero, it says zero on against their age, is over 6 pages, double-sided on A4. That's how many children didn't even reach their first birthday. How many children were murdered before they even reached the age of 5? How many children have been killed before they reached the age of 10? There are so many stories. I was looking at Instagram and there was a girl who must have been 3 years old, and she had blisters on her face in yellow. She had burns on her face, and she was sucking on a lollipop. This child did nothing wrong on October the 7th. This child did nothing wrong against the state of Israel. This child did nothing wrong. The only mistake that this child made was that she was born Palestinian. We do not decide where we are born or where, when and how. And the people of Gaza have not only been suffering for the past 6 months, but since they were driven out in the 1947-1948 Nakba. Most people in Gaza are already refugees. They are being made refugees for a second time. And we remember so many stories, but let's remember the story of Hind, and when she rang the Red Crescent and asked to be evacuated. She said her family had died all around her. And who knows, some of the children in Gaza, we do not know, they might have the cure for cancer. They might have the cure for so many diseases. They might have the next invention. They might be a huge benefit to the human race, but their dreams and aspirations were wiped in front of them. And I just want to say this: if you are a parent, it doesn't matter if you support Palestine or you do not, or you're against Palestine, but it comes down, if you are a parent and your child turns around to you and says, "Dad, Mother, I'm hungry, I'm starving," you want to feed your child. But imagine you do not have enough food to feed your child because there is starvation taking place. There is a human-made famine. Just ask your question that. Your child asks you, "I'm hungry." You say, "What do you want to eat?" But when a Palestinian child says that to his father or parent, there's nothing to feed that child. So that's enough of me, and I'm going to pass it on